Hello everyone. Today I, Suchitra, volunteer of Narela Community Library, welcome you all to the world of interesting stories. Our today's story is titled The Cloth Monster, and the story is written by Sharal Rao, illustrated by Ankur Mitra, and published by CBD Publications. So what do you see on the cover page? Okay, you see some cloth. You see a child really afraid. And why is this child afraid? You see an eye also. And a single eye. How come? Let's find out in the story. Let's move into our story. Pick your dirty clothes and put them in the laundry basket, Rohit's mother said to him. Rohit pretended he hadn't heard. He really didn't like doing all that his mother asked him to do. Things like making his bed, keeping his room neat, helping his mother clear the table. Why? He had better things to do in his free time. He could play in the park, he could go to his friend Kabir's house, he could climb up his tree house. Oh, there were so many great things to do. Chores were really boring. I wonder the household chores that we are seeing, we see our mothers doing, we are seeing Rohit's mother do as well. I wonder why do we think that these are boring? And why is Rohit thinking this? And what is your opinion on Rohit's mother's expectation? Think around it. Thinking thus, Rohit simply said bye and rushed out of the house to play. What does your mother do when you don't listen to her? As Rohit hadn't heard her mother and responded well. Oh, she scolds you, or she shouts, or she doesn't talk to you for some days. Let's find out what will Rohit's mother do to make him do his work. Or will she not do anything? Let's find out. What the hell? What's see in the illustration? Look at Rohit's expression. What is he feeling? Let's find out. When Rohit came back from the park, he took off his clothes and was about to throw them on the ground as usual, when he noticed his mother had not picked up the ones he had dumped there in the afternoon. Rohit simply shrugged his shoulders and carelessly threw his clothes on the top of them. Oh, Rohit's attitude today was around. The next day, there were some clothes. And the next, and the next. The pile of dirty clothes started becoming bigger and bigger. Oh my god, what's there at the illustration? Something is stinking. Meanwhile, the neat shelves of clean clothes in the cupboard began to empty. When Rohit took out the last clean t-shirt to wear, he was a little worried. He scratched his head and looked around. The pile of dirty clothes stood taller than him. Rohit went close to the pile. He caught a funny smell. He held his nose, bent down, and pulled out his favorite t-shirt, shorts from the bottom of the pile. Suddenly, the heap of clothes moved. He thought he heard a sound, a low growl, and before Rohit's shocked eyes, the dirty clothes took a new shape. What can it be? Oh, see the huge clothes monster enveloped in a stinky smell, very stinky. And to my amazement, this boy is damn afraid. And the stinky monster like blob is running after him. Oops! रोहित की तो हवा टाइट है बॉस. पसीने छूट रहे हैं इसके तो. चलो पढ़ते हैं क्या हो गया. ये पीछे ब्लॉब की परछाई भी दिखाई दे रही है. Rohit screamed and ran out of the door. Thump, thump, thump. He went down the stairs, the monster at his feet. Mommy! He yelled. Help! His mother came running from the kitchen. What happened? She asked. It's a clothes monster! He's after me! Where? Asked his mother. Right behind me! Save me! Cried Rohit. He hid behind his mother and looked towards the stairs. The cloth monster had disappeared. What are you talking about, Rohit? His mother said sternly. And why are you running around the house in your underwear? Rohit looked down at himself and he was amazed. Oh, that he's in underwear. He himself didn't know that. Then Rohit held his mother's hand and slowly crept up the stairs. He looked around very carefully. He looked up and down to make sure the cloth monster was gone. What a relief. The cloth monster was gone. The clothes lay in a pile like they had been all these days. See, a huge pile. Rohit's mother looked at the pile of dirty clothes on the floor. She pulled her hand free from Rohit's and walked out in anger. Rohit stood alone in the middle of the room. The pile of dirty clothes lay unmoving. Rohit thought he saw an eye wink at him. Wait, Mama, wait, don't go, cried Rohit. He left the door of the room open so he could see her. Then Rohit began to drag out his dirty clothes a little at a time and started to put them in the laundry basket. I really wonder why do we usually call out, as Rohit has also, our mothers when we are hurt or are in pain or are afraid of something. Why do we? However, we generally consider the male family members to be our protectors. Just think around it. Oh, so this beautiful story makes me think few more things. That at the end, Rohit's mother made him do his work by hook or crook. So this story, as I said, that has some elements that makes us wonder about the everyday situations at our home. Think about who do you see contributing mostly in your home and in which work do you see them contributing. Do think around these questions that why was it important for Rohit's mother to make him do his work by himself? And thinking around those questions might help you understand who works more, who is respected more, and why. In midst of all this, never forget to calculate your contribution at your home. Thank you everyone. It was really wonderful sharing this story with all of you. Thank you.